And as I look around at your faces, I do see greatness within each and every one of you. Therefore, I would hope that you will allow me to say, just tell you this little story that I've heard before. And it's a story about truth and lie. And this is just something that I've heard before, but I want to make a point with it. And the story goes like this. Truth and lie jumped into a swimming pool. After a while, lie got out and put on truth clothing. Now that is the end of the story. But the moral of the story is basically this. Wherever there is a dressed up lie, the naked truth ain't far behind. So I want to tell you that tonight you heard the naked truth. You also heard what that lie was. But I challenge you, not only challenge you, I challenge myself to go out and keep fighting to convince and let all of the people know, not only women, all of the people know that they do have a great power. And that great power they should never, ever give up. Because if they give up their greatest power, things are going to happen that they're not going to like too well. And that greatest power, ladies and gentlemen, that we can share with folks is they should never give up that greatest power, which is the power to choose. Because throughout life, as the many things that you heard on that video, there's always going to be that stimulus. And based on that stimulus, there's going to be some type of response. But all of these ladies need to understand that in between stimulus and response is their power to choose. And that power to choose, ladies and gentlemen, is based on 4 human endowments. Their conscience, their imagination, their independent will, and their self-awareness. And one of the things that we have to do is we have to go out and ensure that folks understand what the truth is. We have to make them self-aware. You know, there was many things in that video that I didn't even know. So I was sitting back there just taking notes. And I was just thinking to myself, and Kishore got me to speak after that. I'll talk to him about that a little later. But anyway, but there is a lot of things that we truly have to do. So one of the things I said I was going to be very brief. But see, there's staggering numbers in there. We have to let people know that their lives is going to be devastated. And I think that everybody saw some of that. You know, people are hurting each and every day for some of those decisions that they made because they received all the wrong data. So I challenge you, not only you, I challenge myself to do what we can to ensure that people get the right message. Because if they get the right message, the right thing will be done. And like Kishore said a little earlier, people do not want to talk about abortion. But when they have to make a dramatic decision, many times they have to step up to the plate and address the issue. So in closing, ladies and gentlemen, I said this is going to be brief. Now, if you want me to be a little longer, you just have to put me before that video. But anyway, what we want to do is I challenge you. I really do. I challenge you and challenge myself to continue the fight. It's going to be a struggle sometimes, and sometimes we may lose. But let me just tell you something. A setback is nothing more than a setup for a comeback. So each and every day, we have to make sure that we're continuing the fight, sticking with the faith, and understanding that life, I'll say it again, that life is very, very precious. And we should do those things to bring life back into America. Did you hear what I said? We have to bring life back into America. And it's going to take you, and you, and all the people that we can reach to ensure that they are carrying that message. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and keep up the fight.